addresses are on our district website. Thanks, Jeannie.
Thanks, Dr. Campbell. I'm glad we had this opportunity to have some of our concerns addressed. Next up is Romeo Library Director Mary Elizabeth Harper with some updates and highlights.
Thank you, Jeannie. I've got a couple of things to share with viewers today. First, looking back to the recent holidays, did you get a new Blu-ray player? And if so, we have Blu-rays at both the Romeo, Grosvenor, and Kezar libraries. We also have video games. We have games for the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and Wii formats. We get new materials every week, so come often to check them out. We have had playaways for about a year now, and they are catching on for people who used to use audiobooks on CD. The playaway is a lighter weight device, and it seems to be popular for people who run or jog because they're smaller, there's less weight to carry. We again encourage people to come and check the playaways out at either library. Another piece of news is that starting on March 1st of this year, everyone is going to have to bring a library card to check materials out or to sign on to the computers at both the Grosvenor and the Kezar libraries. Library cards are free initially. The replacement cost for a library card is $3, and this change goes along with something that all of the libraries in the greater Macomb area are doing. We are asking that everyone get their initial card at their home library or renew current cards at their home libraries. Gives you a chance to update your information and to clear away fines so that you've got clean records moving forward. Summer's coming, or so people tell me, and this year our summer reading program is going to begin on June 1st. We are focusing on a theme of water, and that will go along with the environmentally themed Action for Earth project that got off to a rousing start on the first Sunday in January. About 65 people came into the library to play with dirt. And my last point today is that you should check out www.michiganreads.com. Look at Read 5, where you'll see that the Detroit Pistons are encouraging children to read by arranging to give tickets to Detroit Piston games to children who read 5 books. You read one batch of 5, and then you read another batch of 5 and continue getting tickets. You can get more information at that website or at the Kezar and Grosvenor libraries. If you come into the libraries after you've read 5 books, we will also give you a prize. Thank you.
Would you like an opportunity to appeal your property taxes, but not quite sure on how to go about it? A free seminar will be offered on that very subject February 22nd at the Washington Township Hall. 2 sessions will be offered, one from 5:30 to 7 p.m. and another from 7:15 to 8:45 p.m. The Township Hall is located at 57900 Van Dyke. We've been making a few changes around here lately at Channel 6. Some of these include computer classes for senior citizens, as well as offering students a place to do homework after school. If you've watched our news program lately, you might have noticed that we're also beginning to refer to our station as WBRW TV. The reason for the name change is because you can now receive our programs not only on Channel 6, but also on our website, WBRW.org, where you can select the programs you want to see when you want to see them. You'll also be able to order copies of our programs. We're really excited about these changes and hope that you will be too. Well, last week, the Relay for Life held their annual kickoff party at the Capitol Banquet Center in Washington Township. It's always an honor to win a national award, and during the ceremony, one was given for the Romeo area's website.
Now I want to take a moment to give a little special recognition to our online chair, Steve Kashheimer. You may not realize this, but if you've gone online, you've used our website, he's the person behind that. Last year, he received an award because our online website was one of the best in Metro Detroit. So let's give him a round of applause.
Wendy Powers is the chair for the CP3 campaign that helps people understand genetic, environmental, and lifestyle factors that either cause or prevent cancer. We caught up with her at the party.
Hi, I'd like to tell you about an exciting opportunity happening at Relay for Life of Romeo this year. This year only, we are enrolling participants in the Cancer Prevention Study 3 of the American Cancer Society. This is the third long-term research study the American Cancer Society has done, and they're looking to determine how lifestyle, environmental factors, and genetics play a role in cancer prevention and cancer deaths. The first two studies were the first studies to show the link between smoking and lung cancer, obesity and cancer deaths, and to show that aspirin was helpful in preventing colon cancer. This is real research, and you could be part of the key to unlocking cancer. To participate in the study, you must be between the ages of 30 and 65 and have never been diagnosed with cancer. If you're interested in fighting back against cancer through research, please join us May 15th between 4 and 8 p.m. at Relay for Life of Romeo.
If you'd like more information about this year's Relay for Life that will be held at Powell Middle School May 15th and 16th, contact Kelly Kashimer at 248-663-3443 or email her at kelly.kashimer@cancer.org. Over 170 people came out for the Parks and Rec's annual Father-Daughter, Mother-Son Valentine's Dance last Saturday night. Organizer Joyce Oliver was on hand to welcome everyone, and Chef John of Capital Banquet prepared all the great food. After dinner, it was time to shake a leg, and everyone danced up a storm. The Romeo Historical Society is seeking donations for the restoration of the clock in Romeo's first congregational church. Work has already begun on the 133-year-old timepiece, headed by local machinist Bill Miller. Estimates are that it will cost at least $5,000 for materials to restore the clock and to weatherproof the tower. Donations are tax-deductible, and for $25, you'll receive the Romeo Historical Society's Christmas ornament. And now, here's Paul with Bulldog Sports.
Thanks, Jeannie. Sometimes a coach tells his players to just keep trying and working hard, and good things will happen. And that is just what occurred last week in Romeo Varsity Wrestling. The Bulldogs clawed and scratched in the MAC Red Division tournament and pulled a major upset over Anchor Bay to win their third championship in 5 years. Here is varsity coach Jim Cali on the victory.
This weekend we had the MAC Red tournament over at Lance Cruz, and we had tied in the dual meet portion with Roseville and Anchor Bay, so it was a three-way tie going in. We felt that we needed to get like maybe 7 guys in the finals to have a shot at winning it, and we got off to a great start. And then after the semifinal round, we were in a hole. We were in 4th place. Things didn't look good because we only had 3 guys in the finals, but after that, we just kind of took off, got on fire, and out of the last 11 matches to place, we won 9 of them. The 3 guys in the finals all won, and the 2 matches that we lost were, like 2-point losses. They were really close matches, so kids wrestled really well to finish up the day.
Last week, the girls' varsity basketball team went on the road and took on Stony Creek. After the dust settled, the Lady Dogs are up 55-48. Junior Ashley Flynn tied a career-high 27 points along with 11 rebounds and nailed 9 out of 10 free throws. Then they traveled to Ford to take on the Falcons and won 40-36. Ashley Flynn kept up her hot shooting by pouring in 18 points in the victory. Meanwhile, the boys were home to take on Lance Cruz, who are 0-6 in the MAC Red Division, while the Dogs still have some hope of winning the Red Division but need a win. At the end of the first half, it was a low-scoring battle, 18-15 with the Dogs ahead. But once again, the Dogs had trouble sinking